Hello, boys and girls. Welcome back to the Awesome Possum Classroom. Today we will be working on Short I, Part 3. The entire set of the short vowel lessons, including Short I, can be purchased for $2.99 on my Teacher Paid Teacher store. Let's look at how to decode words by tapping out the sounds. First, say the first sound and tap your index finger to your thumb. Next, say the second sound and tap your middle finger to your thumb. Third, say the third sound and tap your ring finger to your thumb. Let's go ahead and practice using this word. First, say the first sound and tap your index finger to your thumb. Say the second sound and tap your middle finger to your thumb. Ah. Say the third sound and tap your ring finger to your thumb. T. Let's do it again. Ah. T. Now blend the sounds. Mat. All right, boys and girls, if you have the worksheet, go ahead and write mat on the worksheet. Let's take a look at the sound card for the short sound of I. I, itch, I. I. Itch. Short I says I. Let's look at the first worksheet, boys and girls. Remember, if I go too fast for you, pause the video. You'll be able to catch up with me if you pause the video. Directions. Look at each picture, say and tap the sound you hear, write the beginning, middle, and ending sounds, and then say the word. So let's look at the first picture. He's trying to fix his car. Say the word fix for me. Let's tap out the word fix. Are you ready? F-I-X. Fix. What's the first sound you hear in fix? Fix. Did you say an F? I hear an F at the beginning, a sound of fix. What's the middle sound you hear in fix? Ix. I. Did you say short I? Good job. What's the last sound you hear in fix? I hear an X. Fix is spelled F-I-X. Fix. Let's look at the next picture. It's the number 6. 6 and fix rhyme, boys and girls. Say the word 6. Let's tap out the word 6. Tappers up. S-I-X. 6. What's the first sound you hear in 6? I hear an S. What's the next sound you hear in 6? 6. 6. I hear an I. What's the last sound you hear in 6? 6. It is an X. 6 is spelled S-I-X. Now that S looks goofy, so I'm going to write that S so it doesn't look goofy. All right, S. There we go. Very good. All right, let's look at the next picture. She is pointing to her hip. Say the word hip. Tap out the word hip with me. Are you ready? Tappers up. I-P. Hip. What's the first sound you hear in hip? Did you say an H? Good job. Hip begins with an H. What's the next sound you hear in hip? Short I. Good job. What is the final sound you hear in hip? Hip. A P. Very good. Hip. Excellent. If you need more time, pause the video. I'm going to go to the next picture. It is a picture of lip. Say the word lip. Tap out the word lip with me. Tappers up. Are you ready? L, I, P. Lip. What's the first sound you hear in lip? I hear an L. What's the next sound you hear in lip? Lip. I hear a short I. What's the final sound that you hear in the word lip? Lip. I hear a P. Good job. Lip is spelled L-I-P. Lip. If you need more time, go ahead and pause. I'm going to go to the next picture. It's a picture of a bib. Say the word bib. Tap the word bib out for me. Are you ready? B-I-B. Bib. What's the first sound you hear in bib? Bib. I hear a B. What's the middle sound you hear in bib? Bib. I hear an I. What is the last sound you hear in bib? Bib. I hear a B. Good job. Bib. Excellent. If you need time, pause. I'm going to go to the picture of the pig. Say the word pig. Tap the word pig out with me. Are you ready? Tappers up. P-I-G. Pig. What's the first sound you hear in pig? Pig. I hear a P. Good job. What's the next sound you hear in pig? Pig. I hear an I. What is the last sound you hear in pig? Pig. I hear a G. Do you hear that G? Good job. All right, I'm going to fix that right there and dot that I a little bit better while you guys catch up. There we go. All right. Are you ready? Let's go to the next picture. It's a picture of a lid. Say lid. Get your tappers up and let's tap out the word lid. Are you ready? L-I-D. Lid. What's the first sound you hear in lid? I hear an L. What's the middle sound you hear in lid? I hear an I. What's the last sound you hear in lid? Lid. I hear a D. Good job. Lid is spelled L-I-D. Lid. If you need more time, pause the video. I'm going to go to the next picture of a rib. Say rib. Tap out the word rib for me. Tappers up. Are you ready? R-I-B. Rib. What's the first sound you hear in rib? I hear an R. R, R, I. What's that middle sound? Ri. I. Very good. Ending sound? Rib. Rib. Excellent. It's that B. You guys are doing a wonderful job. All right, if you need more time, pause, but I'm going to go to the next picture. And this picture is hit. Hit. Say hit. Tap out hit for me. Ready? It. Hit. What's the first sound you hear in hit? I hear an H. What's the middle sound you hear in hit? Eh. You hear that short I? What's the last sound you hear in hit? Hit. I hear a T. Excellent job. Hit. Okay, boys and girls, we are finished with this worksheet. Why don't you go ahead and pause the video, color the pictures, then meet me at the next sheet. Let's look at the next worksheet. Directions. Cut out the words, then glue them under the correct picture. What we're going to do is we're going to look at each picture, then we're going to come down here and we're going to find the word. Then you're going to pause the video, cut out the word, and glue it under the picture, okay? Let's look at this first picture. It's a picture of a bin. Say the word bin. Let's tap out bin. B-I-N. Bin. Come down here and find the word bin. Bin begins with the B, so I'm looking for a word that begins with the B. There it is. B-I-N. Boys and girls, pause the video, cut out the word bin, and glue it underneath the bin. Let's look at the next picture. It's a picture of a pig. Tap the word pig for me. Are you ready? P-I-G. Pig. What letter does pig begin with? It begins with a P. So let's find a word that begins with a P. Here it is. P-I-G. All right. Good job. Boys and girls, pause the video, cut out the word pig, and glue it under the picture of the pig. Let's look at the next picture. It's a picture of a kid. Say kid. Tap kid with me. K-I-D. Kid. What letter does kid begin with? Well, some of you may have said a C because C does begin or does make the K sound, but what other letter makes a K sound? A K, right. So let's look for a word that begins with a K right here. Let's see if this is kid. K-I-D. Excellent. I want you to pause the video, cut out the word kid, and glue it under the picture of the kid. Let's go to the next picture. It's a picture of a wig. Say wig for me. Let's tap out the word wig. Tappers up. Are you ready? W-I-G. Wig. What letter does wig begin with? A W. So let's find the picture with that or the word that begins with a W. Right there, wig. W-I-G. I want you to pause the video, cut out the word wig, and glue it under the wig. Let's look at the next picture. It's a picture of dip. Say dip. Tap out dip. D-I-P. Dip. What letter does dip begin with? It begins with a D. You don't have many pictures left. Right there, dip, D-I-P. Dip begins with a D. Cut it out for me and glue it under the dip. Pause the video to do this. The last picture is a picture of a lid. Say lid. Lid. Tap out lid. 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 Lid begins with what letter? An L. And there we are. Our last picture, or our last word is lid. So cut it out and glue it under the lid. Nice job, boys and girls. Meet me at the next worksheet after you've colored this one. Let's look at the last worksheet, boys and girls. There's 3 things for each picture you need to do. The first thing you need to do is you need to tap out and spell the picture. Tap and spell, okay? So you would tap and put each letter here, then you would write the word, and then you would write the word again here, okay? What I'm going to do is we're going to tap and spell, and I'm going to write the words here. Then you can go and tap and spell it again, and then write the word on the line. All right, the first picture is mix. Say mix. All right, tappers up. Let's tap out mix. Ready? X, mix. What's the first sound you hear in mix? I hear an M. What's the next sound you hear in mix? I hear a short I. What's the last sound you hear in mix? An X. Good job. All right. Your job now is to pause the video, tap and spell the word, put the letters in the boxes, then write the word. Now, boys and girls, this is designed to help you tap. Tapping is very important, so just don't take these letters and write them in the boxes without tapping out the word, okay? Pause the video, tap and spell, write the word, and then come back. All right. Let's look at this picture. It's a picture of a rib. Say rib. Let's tap rib. Ready? Rib. Rib. What's the first sound you hear in rib? I hear an R. What's the middle sound you hear in rib? I hear that short I. What's the last sound you hear in rib? I hear a B. Excellent job. Okay. Rib. I want you to pause the video, tap the word out again. I want you to tap rib out again. I want you to write the letters in the boxes, and then I want you to write the word on the line. Pause the video and do that for me. All right, let's look at the next picture. It's a picture of a pin. Say pin. Tap out pin. P-I-N, pin. What's the first sound you hear in pin? I hear a P. What's the middle sound you hear in pin? I. Short I. What's the last sound you hear in pin? Pin. I hear an N. All right, boys and girls, I want you to tap out the word pin again, put the letters in the box, and then write the word. Go ahead and pause the video at this time. Let's look at the next picture. It's a picture of a dip. Say dip. What's the first word or sound you hear in dip? Dip. I hear a D. What's the middle sound you hear in dip? I hear an I. What's the last sound you hear in dip? I hear a P. Dip. Excellent job, boys and girls. Now, again, I want you to tap out the word, put the letters in the box, then spell the word. Pause the video and then go to the next screen. Well, that's the end of our lesson, boys and girls. We have completed all 3 parts for short I. Remember, you can buy the entire worksheet set for all the short vowels on my Teacher Paid Teacher store for just $2.99. I hope you had a great lesson. I hope you learned something today, and I'll see you another time. Bye-bye.